Welcome to Front Row Heroes with Betfred. We are on a mission to find out about how Rugby League is putting its best foot forward in the current situation. On this week's episode, we speak to former Super League star Wayne Wagga Godwin, who, he's been a little bit like Rugby League's very own Joe Wicks in the last few weeks, out in his back garden, videoing his workouts and his training drills, trying to keep people active, keep people challenged in their back garden, and put some smiles on some faces. Now, in this strange new world that we live in, we are, of course, in the hands of the Wi-Fi gods a little bit with these interviews. And there are a few little glitchy moments throughout this, but hopefully it doesn't ruin what is a very interesting chat with Wayne Godwin. Wagga, thank you for joining us. Just give a little bit of insight into what you've been up to whilst we've been in lockdown.
Well, when the lockdown happened, obviously I'm business manager and I'm a coach at Elite Kids Coaching. With Ryan Hudson, an ex-professional, Huddersfield, Wakefield, Casford. He's the director and I'm the business manager, so we look after primary school, after colleges. Like I coached my old college, Pontefract College. So my passion's sport, my passion's to inspire the kids to keep active. So when lockdown happened, I wanted to be on social media and as much as possible to give parents and children ideas because not everyone's as sporty. So I've got two young boys. Zach's 3 and Charlie's 5. And I wanted to keep, as a parent anyway, because we're homeschooling Charlie. I wanted to keep Charlie active because he loves his sport, like his multi-sports. So I was just taking him out in the garden and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to start. I'll start tweeting it and put it on Instagram, and because I've got a really, really good relationship through Rugby M with the media I do because we joined up and we run specialised 2-day rugby camps in the holidays. So I thought I'll tie it in because a lot of my network's around the rugby side. So I've been connected really well with a lot of the amateur clubs, the grassroots clubs, just sending them challenges because I found through lockdown, Lewis, that kids just absolutely love a challenge. So if you challenge them and give them a fun exercise to do rather than just running for the sake of running, then they absolutely love it. So I've been doing competitions, giving free places away at camps. I've been trying to give the parents some ideas. I'm just trying to motivate the kids that keep active because physically and mentally you'll feel better because it makes me feel better. It's like a routine, I suppose. So, yeah, I've just been trying to do my best. And on the adult side, if anyone's seen my videos at @WaggaTaurus on Twitter or Instagram, I try and keep the comical side as well so it engages the parents. Because I've been doing some stuff with RL Cares with Keith Senior as well, doing some with Robbie Hunter-Paul and Mickey Iam and Mick Cassidy doing some training sessions, all on side project with RL Cares as well. So I've been doing some stuff on that. So to be honest, it's helped me. And it might sound strange, this, Lewis, but having this bin and a rugby ball has helped me through lockdown because
it's amazing what you can do. A back garden, a wheelie bin, and a rugby ball. I didn't know you could do so much.
I know, madness, because I honestly didn't realise myself. And then the wheelie bin, I've got to give special mention. The wheelie bin challenges started because I started putting little coaching drills on multi-sports, a bit of football, but more rugby related because that's my passion and that's probably I'm multi-sport trained, but Charlie's only 5, so there were only so many sessions I could potentially film with Charlie because there's a lot of drills I can't film and showcase because I haven't got enough children to do the drills. So the bin challenges come about through Scotty Morell and Drigleton. So that's how it first started, doing some left to right passing and with the kids, and they were sending me videos in. And then I connected with like Skirler, got in touch, Cheverton Sharks, Cumbria. I had Cumbrian clubs, Wharf Brow, Maryport, Seaton, Blackbrook. I had loads of different clubs connecting and sending me their challenges in. So I thought, you know what, I'll jump on it. Little bin challenges, and that's how the cross code battles has happened, Lewis.
Really, I mean, we use the word community all the time, don't we, rugby league? But it really does shine a light in the community game and the wider game as to what a special kind of family and atmosphere we have around the sport.
Oh, massively. I mean, the amount of messages and parents and coaches getting in touch. Like I'm good mates with Paul Wood, who used to play pro, and Woody, and he's doing some coaching up at Ashton Bears, and he said, "Oh, can you send me a video over?" And we're keeping them connected. So it's nice that clubs are keeping connected with myself, because even though they think, "Oh yeah, Wagga Tours," they're helping me as well, because I love doing videos for them. And if it inspires them kids to do some extra activities, I've just said to kids, use it as a mini pre-season. It's like Lot Lane. I videoed. It was a tough session. It was funny because some of the parents were tagging me in. I videoed a 15-minute core session and a bit of a fitness session for the Lot Lane under 13s children, and I sent them that video. And then I got loads of videos back showing me the kids doing it. I think my biggest story though, Lewis, I've got to say it, it were a few weeks ago now, with the different bin challenges and different stuff. And Charlie Fox on Twitter, he's a big ULKR fan. He tagged me in a tweet, and so special social media at times. And he's disabled and is in a wheelchair. And he's shot a rugby ball into a bin and tagged me and said, inspired by Wagga Tours. So I thought I must be doing something right if everyone's getting involved.
It's brilliant to see the way that sport comes together. In difficult times, it always does. You mentioned the cross-code stuff. Now, I know this is all in good fun and good spirits, but at the end of this all, you're competitive enough that, you want Rugby League to win this, don't you?
Oh, do I? Then when the coaching sessions and the cross code stuff came about, Matt Jess, I played against him last year in Rugby for Heroes with Mike Tyndall, Keith Senior, like a hybrid game over in Gloucester. So first half league, second half union, and Matt were playing for the union side, and in rugby, everyone gets on with everyone. It's all about people skills. And me and Matt hit it off, and we had a laugh and went out and a few beers. And we've always kept in touch. And he's similar to myself because he's ex-professional. He's been Exeter here, and he's got his own coaching business similar to Elite. And he wanted to start putting some media out on his side for the kids. So he messaged me and said, "Look, shall we start doing some challenges and get this cross-code battle?" Because everyone loves that rivalry, league, union. So I said, "Look, Rugby League wins all day, every day." I said, "I'll do challenges." So he sent me the first challenge. Then it just kept bouncing off, and then another guy got involved. So there's two of them at the minute. Another guy got involved, Rob Cook, who's also his passion sport. He used to play at Gloucester. So this is where the cross-code battles come on. So they keep sending, we try and relate to the kids to have a go at. So we try and promote that all drills tie in so the kids can have a go.
You mentioned a little bit earlier on Rugby League Cares. It's fantastic the work that they're doing, just generally, but particularly in this situation that we're in terms of mental health and trying to keep people on the front foot with their mental health in this situation.
Yeah, massively. RL Cares are brilliant, and I think with RL Cares, Keith gets the players involved really well, and the Back on Side project, what they were doing in the foundations and through Elite Kids coaching, we did some coaching for them, and a few of our coaches went into foundations and different stuff. And I went to Bradford Foundation and did a session, some wrestling, different stuff. So this were helping them a while back. But when the lockdown came about, RL Cares jumped on it straight away, and Robbie Hunter Paul, and we set up a group, and we just thought, look, train alongside us. It's on Facebook, 7:30 most nights. So it's different players. We do a team one. And it's enjoyable. And we're just trying to really get anyone or anyone to get involved in some type of health and wellbeing activity, because everyone's at different fitness levels. So you don't have to be an elite athlete to train. Just do what you can do, and it will improve you physically. And I know how much it helps me when I train. It helps me physically, and that's what people always say, Wagga, how come you've always got this energy? It's because I train, and I keep myself busy, and sport and rugby's give me everything that I need.
Throughout your career as a player, you used to absolutely love it, didn't you? Love a tear up, but when we do get back, those first game back should be absolute rip ups, all of them, shouldn't they?
Oh yeah, it's exciting because you see now I've still got a lot of friends who are still playing professionally, and they're using it as a pre-season. I mean, I see the Cass Tigers guys, because I'm local, I'm from Cass. I see them at the obviously social distancing, but they're definitely on programs through. You can see it on social media, but I see them at the fields near me, and they're doing some really, really tough sessions. Not just Cass, but they'll all be fine tuning. So when they come back and they've had this break, they'll be physically fit, and I think they'll be mentally just ready just to rip in. I think the pace of the games when they come back are going to be unbelievable. I think we're going to get some high quality rugby league, and it's going to showcase what a great sport rugby is, because I'm hoping the time away has made people realise what sport it is. And I think when you go back to RL Cares and different platforms, it's been great that everyone, and clubs included, I think they've been brilliant, have been posting old videos of old games and players, and I think that's brilliant. I think I just think the more media and the more output we can get on rugby league is for the better.
And we had a big boost last week. The government announced a £16 million injection into rugby league. More than anything, as great as that is for the long-term future of the game, I just thought it was a brilliant testament to the role that rugby league clubs play in the towns that they're in.
Yeah, massive. And I've learnt a lot through rugby league since I probably started off as a fan, went to a player. Now I'm back to a fan. I look back and I think, oh, did I ever play that game? But I love rugby league more than what probably I've ever. I'm that passionate about it. I want it to grow. I believe in the product. I believe in the players. One of the toughest games in the world, and I just think it's so entertaining, and I want to get more people involved. But it all starts at grassroots, Lewis. I mean, it's great that cash has been injected, but it starts at grassroots. It needs to be fed through, because this talent, we can't miss out on this talent. It's got to come through the grassroots. We've got to really inspire these coaches in the grassroots that really look after these clubs who are struggling. And I think it'll filter through, because I did a feature through Rugby M, and I obviously I go to a lot of amateur clubs to do the coaching, and the number of volunteers and clubs are amazing and empowering. And yeah, Super League is at top end, and it's unbelievable, but we can't forget about League One and your Championship, because I've watched some Championship games last year and they were as good as Super League.
Yeah. Oh, Wagga, before I let you go, just give the viewers a really simple drill that they can do in the back garden with a rugby ball and a wheelie bin.
On a Monday, I like to post a conditioning element skill. So today I did like a burpee, a pass into a burpee up and down off the floor into a shuttle, but a bit of fun. How many balls? I had 8 rugby balls. How many little short passes you can get in while doing your burpees? So I've put loads of ideas on there. So just keep practice. Use the bin as a target more than anything. If you haven't got a bin that's empty, then use a box or use any different balls, because I'm lucky because I've got all my coaching equipment. We're just trying to tailor all our drills to meet the needs, really. And because my following is rugby, I've just taken the rugby side of things. But yeah, Lewis, if they want to follow me, I just keep practicing your little passing drills off your left and right.
Well, Wagga, thank you for joining us. I think it's brilliant, all the stuff you're putting out on Twitter and social media. And I think the stuff that you guys do at Rugby AM as well, promoting our sport, it is fantastic as well. So keep it up, and hopefully it won't be too long until we've got some proper rugby league back in our lives.
Oh, Lewis, I can't wait. That first game day experience in Rugby is going to be. If people thought I was crazy before, that first game, mate, I'll be losing my head, mate. I can't wait. But it's been great to chat Rugby League, and thanks for having me on, Lewis. And yeah, pleasure anytime. And hopefully our great game will be back. And just keep positive, keep smiling. If we keep together and keep connected like we're all doing, we'll be good. And it shows you what a great spot we're in now. Because through the tough times, we all keep connected, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, mate.
No worries. Cheers, mate.
So there we go, Wagga just talking us through what he's been doing over the last few weeks to keep people energised on social media. And I think if everyone had Wagga's enthusiasm, I don't think anyone would need to drink coffee or anything like that. Now, just before we leave you, I'd just like to give you a little bit of a reminder of the fantastic work that's been done by Rugby League charities, in particular Rugby League Cares, and why they need your support more than ever.
Hey, MOSE here. I'd just like to say a big thank you to everyone who has supported me since my accident, especially the Rugby League Benevolent Fund.
Look, I've just popped in to tell you that I'm a massive fan and a huge supporter of the Rugby League Benevolent Fund and the RL Cares charity.
We know that this is a challenging time for everyone, not just people in Rugby League. We also wanted you to know that Rugby League Cares is doing everything it can to help people at every level of the sport.
Everybody is working exceptionally hard as always to support the general well-being of all our players, and our aim is to enable all our players to stay healthy and positive during this tough time.
We all know how amazing our Rugby League family is. You've done so much for me and my family, and you continue to do so much for the wider sport, and also through the DJ Fund, and I am so grateful for your support. I always have been and I always will be. Charities, the Rugby League charities at the moment are working so hard behind the scenes, harder than they ever have done before, to try and keep people safe and protected through these really horrible and uncertain times, and they really do need your support now more than ever.
They are doing some fantastic work right now involving some of the most vulnerable people in our society. So what I'd love you to do, if it's at all possible, is get involved in the 2.6 challenge to help raise some funds so that they can continue to do the fantastic work that they do and help keep our game the great sport that it is.
On Sunday I should have been running the London Marathon. Then in a couple of weeks I should have been riding from Niagara Falls to New York on the Empire State 500, the biggest fundraiser of the year for Rugby League Cares. That's not happening, which means the £100,000 we were hoping to raise for Rugby League charities has gone. You can still support the charity's important work by getting involved in the 2.6 challenge.
The 2.6 challenge that has been launched through Rugby League Cares is a great idea, and we'd love to see as many people as we can getting involved and supporting these amazing causes and these amazing charities, like I say, that desperately need your support more than ever at this time. So please get involved and support the wonderful Rugby League Benevolent Fund.
We hope you can get behind Rugby League Cares and the 2.6 challenge.
Let's all do our bit, help the charities which do so much to help people in the sport.
Please get involved in the 2.6 challenge and support all the outstanding work Rugby League Cares are doing for everybody within the Rugby League community.
Our sports charities are fantastic and make a difference to the lives of so many people. Please show your support for the Rugby League charities by getting behind the 2.6 challenge and raising the money that is needed. Thank you and take care.